Good morning. It's actually it's 11 o'clock. Got up early this morning, 5 a.m. Worked on 6 tennis courts, clay courts, my wife and I and a friend. And I had some OJ before I left, and now I've got my OJ and my mango smoothie. The mangoes weren't super ripe, but it still tastes good. So today I just wanted to mention some things about how to thrive on a low-fat vegan diet. Number one, you really have to increase your consumption of fruit. You've got to get those calories in from the sweet fruits. That's why bananas are my staple. And if you have to use frozen fruit, go ahead. You know, it's okay. It's not that bad. You can get organic frozen fruit at a lot of these places. Costco, Sam's Club, Sprouts. You know, it gets a little pricey at some places, but if you buy the big bags at Costco and Sam's Club, it's not bad. And you can thaw it out, put it in your fridge, let it thaw out. You can add it to fruit bowls, put it in smoothies. So no excuses. You can do this, all right? You can do it. But here's my take on if you want to thrive, you have to keep it low fat. And as I've mentioned in some of my videos, most people have absolutely no idea of how high fat their diet actually is. I mean, I talk to people that I work with, trying to help them, you know, so I'll say, so how you doing? You know, you keeping the fat low? They say, oh yeah, absolutely, keeping it low. I'll say, okay, tell me what you had to eat yesterday, okay? And then they'll start, okay, so I had a smoothie in the morning, and I had, I put, 2 tablespoons of almond butter in the smoothie, and I put 2 tablespoons of hemp seed in the smoothie, and it was bananas and blueberries and strawberries. And it was so good. Oh, delicious. And then, okay, what'd you have for lunch? Well, I had a nice salad, and I had a nice oil and vinegar, you know, olive oil and vinegar dressing, Italian dressing. Oh yeah, and I had half an avocado with the salad. Okay, and what'd you have for dinner? Well, for dinner, I had a big salad, and I made this awesome cashew cream dressing. I had to use a lot of cashews. I had a cup of cashews in there, and, you know, nutritional yeast and lemon juice, and oh, it was delicious. It's way too much fat, way too much. People have no idea. And then you take people that are transitioning, it gets even worse. Oh, I had 1 egg for breakfast with some toast, and I put butter on there. And then at lunch, I had a big salad, very healthy salad, lots of vegetables, and I had some chicken in there, some strips of organic. It's organic and free-raised chicken. It doesn't matter. And then for dinner, I had, what did I eat for dinner? Oh, I had this awesome organic pizza. It was fantastic. And I asked, did you hold the cheese? Did you leave the cheese off? No, I had the cheese. So you're talking, even if you're raw, okay, you would have, on the first scenario I was talking about with the raw food, you could be up to 25% of a percentage of your calories, up to 25% from fat. Now, most people think in volume. So they think, oh, it was only a half a cup of nuts, or, you know, it was only a little butter. It was only one egg. It was a chicken breast. You know, the white meat that has, it's very low in fat. No, not really. It's probably got at least minimum 30% fat. If you have the skin on it, it's even way more, up to 50%. So my recommendation is only 10% of your daily caloric intake is from fats. So that is super small amounts. You got to realize that. If you don't, you're not going to thrive on this. And the problem with too many fats, it messes up your internal hygiene because things are not moving. You know, if you have 3 meals a day, you should be pooping 3 times a day. 24-hour transit time is what you need to stay really hygienically clean on the inside, which is more important than the outside. Keep the inside clean, and you're going to really thrive. Why does that happen? Because fats slow everything down. They pack a lot of calories, fats. A lot of calories. That's why, you know, one egg and some butter, you just jumped up like crazy in your percentage of fats. You know, it seems like a small amount, but because they pack so many calories, no. Compared to your daily caloric intake, it really comes up pretty high. So, you know, you've got to learn to stay low fat. You know, 6 ounces of avocado or 1.5 ounces of nuts, or maybe 1 to 2 tablespoons of almond butter. That's it. That's all you need. Fruit is where you want to get the calories. You don't want to get your calories from fats, because you're going to end up with the same problems and the same as a standard American diet, which is super high. You know, most Americans are eating minimum 40% to 50% of their percentage of calories is from fat. You need to be down to 10 if you really want to thrive. So be aware. You know, remember, fats, they come from all animal-based foods. Meat, chicken, fish, dairy, eggs. All those 5 foods are extremely high in saturated fats. Nuts, seeds, and avocados are also high in fats. And they're good fats, don't get me wrong. They are good, much, much better than animal-based. But you still have to watch. You can't, you know, eat 5 avocados in one day. You're going to suffer. You know, fat is fat. The fat you eat is the fat you wear. And the fat you eat is also the fat that can clog up and slow down your digestion, and your internal body is not staying, well, let me just put it this way. The internal plumbing is not working the way it should. It slows it down. So what are you doing? You're holding on to toxins and residue that should have been eliminated. When you start to hold on to those toxic residues because the plumbing is not working, remember, we're getting rid of dead cells and all kinds of, our bodies are constantly detoxing. But we need good internal plumbing to make that top notch. Okay, once you start eating too much fat, you've slowed everything down. now you're going to end up, you're going to get the cold, or you're going to get sick, you know, because you're not eliminating toxins quick enough. And when that happens, when the toxins are accumulating, and now you pick up a bug from somebody, it's got a place to thrive in that bacteria. So, you know, keep the internal plumbing moving. That's the key. So I'm going to finish this, and all the best, guys. Please give me a like, a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel, and fruit up. Take care.